How you doing, guys? It's One Man Clan. I hope you had a terrific week and hope you're ready for this week's Spamadelic action. For the newbies, Spamadelic, last Sunday of every month, we have a no team damage and no mirror damage. And you could call it the TF2 setting. I like it actually now. And by the way, I was looking through the code because I've been doing heaps of coding, fixing things. Heaps of things have been fixed. Last week there were these weird issues with the text. It's a long technical story I can't even bother getting into. It's to do with you know what, I might do some separate videos with the technical issues for people that are interested in the programming and the technical stuff, which I don't know if anybody is, but there are other people out there, people who I work with who, and the funny thing is some of them have made things for AGR but have never ever gone into the game to look at them. That blows my mind. How could you? Morva Bib is, if you listen to this dude, how you doing? Thanks again for the smoke screen grenade. But he's never actually come into the game and had a look at it. That is really weird. Imagine someone says, OMC, can you program something for my mod? And I go, cool. I make it. I make the effort. I make the, and then I give it to them and they say thanks. And I never ever bother. And they tell me, hey, come and check it out. It's going to premiere this Sunday at this game. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I just like making things. I don't really want to care about it. It's a strange thing, but there you go. It's really weird. There's guys out there that love programming and they're brilliant and they're talented and they make things and they're not particularly interested in actually playing. Or maybe they just don't like the mod. I don't know, whatever. Anyway. It's weird. I mean, it's like I write a song for your band and you ask me to write a smash hit for you and I do it and you record it and then you give me tickets to your show and I'm like, no, it's okay. No, thanks. I was just happy just to help out with the song. And you're like, but you're not going to get to hear it with the full band? To never ever hear the final recording. They're just my little demo. It's like, no, it's okay. I'm just flattered that you're using my song. Anyway, that's, I guess, it takes all types. So anyway, let's move on to other stuff. I was looking through the code and I noticed something in dynamic mirror damage, which a lot of guys ask about this, about mirror damage. I do not use normal mirror damage. The code I've written my own version, which I call dynamic mirror damage. And I've explained this before. Basically, the game starts off with 0 mirror damage and 0 team damage. So you can't damage your teammate and you don't get punished if you do. It begins that way, but every time you do it, you get demoted. And you get demoted again and demoted again, and you get slightly more. So it's dynamic. The more people you kill of your teammates, the more mirror damage you get, and the less damage they get, I think. So they do get damage. Now, but however, if you're not registered, this is where the registration comes into it. And I forgot about this and I haven't really emphasized it. And I had to look at the code. I thought, yeah, that's right. If you're not registered, you get 100% mirror damage, but 0 team damage. So if you're not registered, and of course the reason that the entire registration system exists, in case people are forgetting, in case I think I'm just coding these things just because I'm bored, I'm looking for things to change, is to prevent the problem of no-name people logging on, disrupting games, and then disappearing, and then changing their name and coming back on again. Okay? So at the moment, if Z3417 logs on and starts shooting teammates, the teammates will get no damage, and the Z1, whatever he's called, will get 100% mirror damage. That's why, okay? So if any of you, for whatever reason, I think most people listening to this are already registered, but if you're not, just send me an email. Adonis_paradise. Actually, onemanclan@attackersgored.com. I've not really used that much because of historical reasons, but yeah, onemanclan@attackersgored.com. Send me an email with your username. And to make it easier, if you want, connect to tastyspleen.net 26666 first. Okay. This is going to take longer than 5 minutes. Isn't that a beautiful song? Okay, let's keep going. This is going to be a longer one. Where was I? Yes, so if you're not registered yet, send an email to onemanclan@attackersgored.com. And step one is connect to the server. You know what? Just go to the website. I've already explained this, man. attackersgored.com. Play now. Just click on that, have a read, and follow the instructions. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. What else have we got? I had a list. Stuff to talk about. Okay. So the point of that was the importance of registering, and just so you know that if you're not registered or if you've changed your name and anything like that, when you do that, the server, or if you've changed IP, the server doesn't know you. Therefore, 100% mirror damage, but 0 team damage, which is a fair compromise. Okay. Anyway, and yes, there's other reasons to register as well, all sorts of stuff which I'm not going to get into now, which you can read about on the website. What else have we done? Red respawn on tough map. This has been requested for a long time. It's been done. If it's a tough map, if it's on the tough map list, which I should really put on the server somewhere so people can read what is a tough map. Or maybe I'll make it a post on the forum. Yeah, I will. And you guys can comment and say I disagree or whatever. If it's a tough map, red does not have any respawn delay. Again, this was designed to there's reasons for why the respawn delay was extended. It's still in place unless it's a tough map, to stop tiny maps like 2 Mark 1 and Cascade and whatever maps where red can get to the enemy flag room area within 15 seconds. Invincible, you know. Okay, the next thing on my list to talk about is now some people have written me letters and I've responded to them, and because they were big letters and they went into a lot of details, they're sitting in my bloody drafts. I just looked the other day. There's one King of Ping wrote, one Beltan wrote, and a couple of others. And apologies, guys, that I have not actually completed these my response to these, and I'm thinking of doing it audio wise so that everybody gets to read your words and mine. And ideally I'd like to make an interview, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure you, like me, would, it's more interesting to have multiple people talking on these weekly chats. But I'm gonna look into that and maybe even have a big long show. Can you handle it? A complete, I don't know, 1 hour show, a 1 hour pre-match chat. It's nuts. Can I make it entertaining? Can it still be? I'll have music, guests, commercial breaks. Yeah, man. And anyway, something to think about. I think it would just be funny, 1 hour show. But look, if other people came on and chatted, Trickle, if you listen to this, I still want to do an interview with Trickle, the master of the VWEP, who all about a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys have been playing for years and years, and you keep hearing me talk every week about my perspective. And, let's hear someone else chat about their history. And I think it would be really, really interesting. I'd like to, an interview with Wolfgang to chat about the 90s and blah, blah, blah. And, as much personal stuff he wants to reveal. Okay, let's move on. The next point is Rock 2 promo. Now, I've got an idea for the Rock 2, for the Rocktober 2013 promo. That date, once again, is the 26th, I believe. Let me just confirm that. It is the 26th. Only one person has contacted me and said that they can't make that date. So if you're listening to this and when you're playing Rocktober, Takers Go Red, FAQs, Rocktober, if you want to read about what is Rocktober. In a nutshell, the biggest game of the year, 32-player game, the last one remaining in the world, the biggest Quake World game in the world, I think, at this stage, has been for the last couple of years. I can't think of any other mod that's had 32 people ever, like within the last years and years. The date will be for October 2013. It's the 26th. There it is, Saturday the 26th. I knew it was. Only one person has got in touch with me to tell me that they can't make that date. So if you can't make it, now's the time, last chance, before it gets set and before I stick it into the to the video. Now the promo video I'm going to make is very, very special. It's going to be it's going to require actors to be in it, and I'm still planning it out. But I think I'm going to need some hardcore, hard-hitting TFers, AGR freaks to be in it as well. And I'll explain more after I design the how it's going to be shot. It's going to be like a little movie, but it's kind of hard to explain. And there's a reason I can't use demos. Oh man, I can't explain it right now. I'll explain the details as they come. But in a nutshell, what I need is people to play the game Rock 2, but we're not actually going to play the game. We're going to act that we're playing the game, meaning there'll be sections. I'll have to, for example, the lead star will leave the base, and I'll need people to shoot him, and then I'll say cut, and then we'll have to do this scene again. I had a plan to do it with no cuts, do it one long. It's hard to explain. And I don't want to explain it to reveal right now how it's going to be. But let's just say this: no one's seen anything like this before, and I think it's really, really exciting. And the technical things of how it can be done, I've almost solved, but I need to test it. I'm not going to do it during the session because there's too much of a chance things will go wrong. But look, there'll be an email during the week for people that want to participate. But I need people that are on the ball that can actually follow instructions. And remember, it's not a game. This is a movie set, and I need people to act. You know, when I say cut, they have to stop fighting, and there'll be heaps of starts and stops kind of thing. Anyway, and I have no idea whether that can even be possible, whether it'll be complete chaos on the day. Okay. So, meanwhile, there's a new logo on the AGR website, which I'm not that happy with, but I'm experimenting with it, with updating it to also to reveal the faces of the new look of AGR version 4. And finally, the heavy weapon guy got here. Heavy weapon guy is too weak. No one's using him, and it's not as intimidating as it used to be. But that's a discussion for another time because I'm getting tired. My voice is tired. So let's move on to the map schedule this week. Spamadelic Action. Map 1 will be Spit 1. Map 2 will be Desert Fort, which we tried playing the other day, last time I think, and something went wrong. I don't actually remember what happened. And then we'll have Q-Death 3. So it should be an action-packed session. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. And I shall see you very, very soon.